Want to keep up with the latest Camodo gaming videos? Be sure to subscribe and click that bell. Hello YouTube, Camodo Gaming here, bringing you guys another episode of Tiny Town VR, and yes folks, we are back once again, and today we are back with part 2 of our zoo disaster here. So, if you missed part 1, I'm going to flash it in the top right corner, but as you can see, chaos is breaking out here in the Tiny Town Zoo, and folks, I have some new items I'm going to be adding here today. So, I always thought, and I really don't like spiders and insects and stuff like that, I know it's not really a manly thing to say, but I don't really like those types of things, so I think we're going to use those today. So obviously everything's mutated here in the zoo. You can see the big ape over here, you got the big snake over here, the petting zoo's going crazy. So I figured, why not do some more insects? So we've got several different options here. Of course, we've always had the spiders, and that kind of explains what's going on the other side of the city. But I've got other things, and this kind of reminds me of like Earth Defense Force. Like, we've got ants, we've got, this thing's called, let's see, a bee. This doesn't really look like a bee to me, it kind of looks more like a fly, so we're going to call it a fly. And what else do we have here? Oh, we got this one creeps me out. These are those really creepy looking house spiders. This is actually a really good looking model, by the way. Check that out. So I think we're going to have another spider over here. Ah, that creeps me out. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put you away for now. So, we can have these attacking. Now, I thought of something else. You know, we always kind of use the traditional military, but I was like, man, we also have some really cool stuff. And how you always see in the movies, like when they're taking out insects, or if you have like some sort of attack happening, what if we had like troops on jetpacks with flamethrowers? Like, I think that would be cool. So, I think we're going to add some, I don't know what we're going to call them. Flying around troops. I don't know really what a good name is for that. So we're going to be doing all that here today. I'm going to get to building here because I need to add some more to the groundwork here of the zoo. And hopefully, and I say hopefully, we'll pretty much finish this up today. And then we can start working on the next city part over here. So if you guys have any suggestions for disasters, comment below. And if you guys are enjoying Tiny Town on the channel, maybe hit that thumbs up button. It helps out my channel. And let's do this. Alright, so we're kind of setting up for our next scene. Now, I was thinking about the insects. That's going to be one thing. But one item I actually want to use, in which, if you guys can guess what's going on here, I actually have, and let me pull it out here. I was just pointing at it earlier. At least I don't think I said anything about it, but I did show it. And we've used a bunch of sea creatures and stuff like that, but we haven't used this. We actually have a well. And it kind of looks like a happy well, so let's go ahead and make it a really... Actually, I probably need to turn this off. We're going to have a pair of wells in here, and unfortunately for the... let's put it about right there. Unfortunately for the spectators there, they're about to be crushed by a gigantic well because it's mutated. Should we have another one in here? I think we really should, so maybe we'll have one... maybe a smaller one. Maybe this one's doing that thing where it's about to flip. Or maybe it's flipping over right now. Hold on. I might get rid of a couple fence pieces here. So maybe it's flipping onto the shore right there. I don't know. Maybe they're going to sprout legs and take off walking or something. Anything's possible here in Tiny Town. So we're going to stick that piece of fence there. That one here. That way we can add more chaos to the center, like boulevard, which I'm probably going to extend the path on each side this way. That looks really awesome. Now, I know we have some, let's see, maritime. We got some people in dive suits. So you got the people that always go in there with the whales. They're not immune to this disaster either. Let me find one of them here. The poor divers. There we go. We got a couple here. Oh, look at the scaling. Oh, this is insane. That is the well. That is the size of the diver. Poor divers. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do with these. You know, maybe this one was actually on top and he was falling off of it. So we'll go ahead and pose him like he's falling. Oh, this does not look good. There we go. And, so he's getting launched. You know, the people in this section are probably actually getting a pretty entertaining show. People in that section, those must have been the cheap tickets. Yeah, I don't think I'd want to experience this. Maybe this one, you know, I think this one's going to be holding on to maybe this well over here. They grabbed a hold. There we go. Something like that. There we go. Alright, so another thing I'm going to do real quick, because it doesn't look like the water's really doing anything, I'm going to add some splash marks around it, and then we'll move on to some more stuff here. Alright folks, we are in the next part of the zoo here. So I did add the little splash marks under the wells there. We've added a new section here, and I think the insect place might be over here. But over here, I've actually added, we've got a couple squirrels, and they're mutant squirrels now. Maybe we could call them something else. I don't know why a squirrel, well, I guess a squirrel could just be running through the zoo. But yeah, this is one of the enclosures. Could we have stuck something else in here? I don't know, I kind of like the big mutant squirrel. They look kind of creepy. So you got that, you got like a little Ferris wheel area over here. We got a Camodo burger. We have another store, and you can kind of see where it wraps up. I need to add some people through this area. Actually, I know where to add some people, all right. Let's go and turn off snapping real quick. So the squirrel, it likes the taste of clown flesh now. It's no longer acorns and nuts. It's clowns. Hold on, let's stick a clown in here. Do I have another clown? Oh, yes, we do. Hold on. Oh, this is wrong. This is very, very wrong, but... there we go. It got a hold of the circus section that was over here. You know, we need a circus tent. That would be something that I would like to see. Let's see. Let's go ahead and have this one clown. This one clown's going to be running away. He's just absolutely terrified right now. He's like, nope. Just watched your clown buddies disappear there. He's going to be running away. They're probably entertaining some people in front of the, I guess we're going to call it the squirrel exhibit, because honestly, it's a squirrel exhibit. Like, what happens? There's not really much. Let's get Grandpa over here. He's going to be a little shocked at this whole situation. There we go. There's Grandpa. So I've got some ideas for this section, too. I don't necessarily think we have to destroy. I'm going to say, like, this was the insect area. This is actually one of the little museums, which looks really cool, but I think, or was that City Hall? This might be a City Hall building. And I just took a picture. Okay. So yeah, we've got that. I need to add some trees over here, but I'm trying to debate if this is going to be destroyed or not. Let's get some of these ants and stuff like that. We could have put a woolly mammoth here, but no, I think I'll pass. I had one in the other part of the city. I don't like to add too much of the same thing. Obviously, you can't avoid using the same buildings, but as far as the main characters and creatures, let's go ahead. Oh, there goes my ant. This ant's kind of hard to grab here. Okay, come on. Come on. Okay, I need to expand you. There we go. That looks cool. This does remind me a bit of Earth Defense Force. Now, question is, the ants, would they have started in the museum and maybe went underground? I could probably make maybe this here and this here. We'll make a broken section where they're trying to build a mound, and they're coming out and they're grabbing anything they can bring back into the mound to the queen. I think this will work out pretty good, actually. Alright, so we're ready for our next thing. So you can see the ants have escaped. So they're actually starting to build a mound. They're underground right now, and they're breaking through the bottom of the insect house. How frightened would you be if you were stuck up here and you had ants coming up after you? I probably need to stick a couple people in the Ferris wheel, but you can see they're running everywhere. So we got different sizes. They're coming to the petting zoo. Poor grandma clone number 489 is up here trying to take a picture, and you see an ant coming this way. Yeah, this looks cool. Oh, there's a little seam in here. I'm going to need to correct this. Apparently, my land is a little bit off. That's fine, though. Alright, so we got these. Obviously, instead of breadcrumbs and everything else that they can find, they're probably dragging people back to the queen. Man, this is a horrible day at the zoo. I don't think I'd want to be here. Let's grab... Who do we want to pick on today? We're going to grab Mr. Prescott. Maybe he was here covering the zoo, and unfortunately, he's here for the zoo catastrophe here. Where do we want to... Who's going to be dragging him? Probably this one. We're going to make this one... We can say he's back, and yeah, he's got him there. Oh, man. That is cool. Alright, so we need some more people running through here. We can try to wrap this area up. Man, the mutant squirrel looks really creepy back there. Especially from this angle. I almost thought the feet of the clown, or the legs, were the teeth. Alright, that's the thing. Okay, so we also need to work on our flying creatures that are getting out of here. And we still have the spider. The spider, in reality, probably came from the same place. Let me think. Where will we stick it? It's obviously just really big. I don't wonder if just sticking a massive spider up above and just having its legs touch different areas of the zoo would just look epic. I'm thinking it would. So let me grab the house spider again. Alright, so if I had you and we make you really big... Oh, there's a spider. Not a big fan of the spider, but it's a spider, and we gotta use it. Whoa, look at that. Whoa, maybe something like that? So, oh, not like that. Oh, actually, how does that look? That looks cool, but that looks a little ridiculous. Like, how did that even get out? I would say stuff's expanding pretty rapidly when it gets infected, so that's why some of the buildings aren't just completely blown apart. What if you were walking? I'm trying to make its legs all touch down here. What if you were walking this way? You're just walking amongst the ants here. You don't care. There we go. Alright, here we go with the bees, aka I think these are really flies. I guess since I don't wonder if there's supposed to be a texture on there for a bee. No, but I don't see a stinger. That's definitely a fly. I would not say that's a bee, unless I'm completely wrong about that. Alright, so we're going to put some of these in the air. Hold on, look at that spider. Are all of its legs touching? They're almost all touching. I need to move this one here. You know what we could do? We could have an epic spider war with the blue spiders in the city, and you got the brown ones. That could be kind of cool. I must say, let me know what you guys think. Which spider do you think is more menacing? The blue ones that we have, or these new brown ones? Alright, so you can see we've done some more work here. This looks absolutely epic now. So let's go ahead and get down to ground level. Look at the flies. And of course, with everything that's happening here, I'm pretty sure all the creatures that are escaping the zoo right now, they all kind of crave flesh, almost like the zombies. So I'm thinking these two diseases might be, or viruses might be linked together here. You got this fly over here eating somebody. You got tons of flies in the air. There's a couple different sized ones. I would really, really hate to be in that helicopter right now. That does not look like it's a fun thing. Now, another custom object, which I'm looking around the city, I don't think we've added this either. We have a hot air balloon, and I figured, you know what? We could have one of these flies attacking this thing. Also, I got to give a shout out, obviously, to Flawless Doggo and all the other workshop creators. I think I've seen somebody named Clint Eastwood. There's just a lot of people that are creating some awesome stuff on here to give us some extra parts here in Tiny Town. So, we're going to grab this hot... Uh-oh, where is it? Oh, there it is. Oh, that's actually a really good model, too. We're going to grab this hot air balloon. It's going to be trying to escape. Probably make it a little bit smaller. Hold on, let's get a person out. Hot air balloons, they kind of vary in size, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see a person to scale by one. Probably go a little bit bigger. We're going to say this one holds about like 4 people. So something like that's probably okay. Turn off snapping. Have it trying to get out of here. So if you're in here... Nope, that looks too big. This looks like a smaller one. Let's go maybe there. What happens when you're in here? That's probably good. Okay, so this guy's going to be holding on for dear life. Actually, you know what? I'm going to make him trying to grab somebody. We're going to have somebody falling out of this thing. Say one of the flies actually ran into it trying to knock people out. So, we'll have, maybe there was 3 people in here. Let's see. Let's stick some other people. Let's go with, I don't know. Let's go with this lady here. And we'll have this guy here. This guy's going to be holding on to the other one. There we go. So, we'll have this up here. Oh, let's go ahead and turn him. Kind of put their arms together. And this lady's just falling. So, whoop. That is not going to be fun. You know, the positive is that she's going to actually fall in the water. The not positive situation is that is a really, really, really far drop. So maybe she's going to get caught by one of the friendly flies. We'll have one swooping in here. Change its size a little bit. Boom. And then we'll have the one that maybe is coming back in for the hot air balloon. This just looks like total chaos. This might be one of the most chaotic areas we've ever built here in Tiny Town. So, to wrap this up, and I was thinking about this. I talked about the military kind of intervening. Also, real quick, I am going to add some more people through here real quick because it looks a little bare. But other than that, I'm pretty happy with what we have. It's not the biggest zoo, but obviously I can't do a full-scale zoo. I don't have enough stuff here. But I was talking about what would be a brave troop that would show up in a jetpack and a flamethrower. And I think you guys probably know who I'm going for here. We're going to go with Grandma number 5876727. I don't know, I've lost count. We've got so many of them here. We're eventually going to do that clone Grandma factory. It's everybody's favorite character. It's Oblivious Grandma. And yes, she is packing some heat here. Literally, she's got a flamethrower. And she's about to light up some of these flies. She's got her jetpack, she's got her shotgun, she's got some grenades attached. Maybe she'll shove one down one of the heads of the flies. and she's coming in. I still want to use those jetpacks for more, so maybe once we get another war breaking out here in Tiny Town, we'll use that again. So essentially what I gotta do here, I'm gonna add some more people. We're gonna have a city area over here to the right. I'm gonna connect these shorelines, and I'm gonna add the water throughout this area to kind of keep it an island. So yeah, this has turned out to be A+. I'm actually really happy with this one here today. So let me know what you guys think. We might still add a little bit more to this. Comment below with suggestions for future Tiny Town episodes. I want to thank you guys for all the love and support on this series. You guys are absolutely amazing. And we will see you guys next time in Tiny Town.